Assalamu alaikum, ya halam wa sahlan. Peace be with you all, and hello. Marhaban bikum min jadid. Welcome to anyone who is new here. This is our homeschooling channel, and we also share our life's journey with you all here. And I hope you enjoy the videos and the content that we have. So today being January 1st, 2020, I wanted to just get this video out there so that I can use the footage that I had from last year, which was yesterday, and just bring you along just to show you we were wrapping up here for the end of the year exams and testing. And here my son is just reading to the online or virtual teacher. Here my older son is talking to his teacher on the phone, which I found to be quite funny. In the store, she called him to discuss his essay, and what I found funny about that is it doesn't matter where you are. When you homeschool, you can homeschool anywhere, right, in the grocery store. So I thought that was funny. Now, as you all know, the winter program is still going on. If you watched my last video about the winter program, I stopped by the kitchen and I wanted to share with you all this beautiful snack or parfait that the kitchen staff was making for the participants, and they served them this yogurt berry medley. I think it was a mixture of raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, and homemade granola. The granola was warm, absolutely delicious, and the kitchen staff really loves to serve I want to say students, the participants. So I went home. I think this must have been about 2 weeks later, but still, after this must be about 2 weeks after the state testing. Anyway, I went home that day after the parfait, the morning of the parfait. I went home that evening. So here I am just jotting down a quick schedule, because there were some things that I left off of the schedule, or jadwal, if you please, if you are more into Arabic. But here I am just jotting down or correcting some things that I left off of the schedule. And at this time of year, or at this time during our lives, my husband's family is here, so we have 9 kids in the house, and we have to make a schedule for everyone. So we're just, well, here I'm just revising the schedule. I feel like it's so important to have that sort of order where everyone has a day to clean this area, or a time stamp to clean this area, or for everyone to help out. That way we can stay on our toes, we can keep our home clean and running smoothly, inshallah. So I just hang the schedule here on the refrigerator, and everyone's names are running across the top, and the days of the week, or I should say everyone's nicknames, really, those aren't their names, but I was going to blur it out, but it's not their name, so I'm okay with it. Anyway, and the days of the week are running down the side. If you'd like to see how I do that, I can make a whole nother video on how I make schedules. And it is time for dinner. Before I head back out, I'd like to make dinner, which would be split peas, and I'll show you how I do that by rinsing the peas off first, obviously. But since this is not like a recipe video, I'm not going to take you step by step as to exactly how split pea soup is made. The only thing I feel like I do different from the actual recipe is add some meat to it. I add ground beef. That's the meat that I had available, and that's the preferred meat that we like. So bakri mafrumat it is in our split pea soup. So bakri mafrumat is ground beef. Moving along, I like to cook my split pea soup I like to saute it in desi ghee, which you'll see me doing here. I just eyeball it. It's not really like, I don't have a specific recipe for it. So while we watch this ghee melt, I'll just explain briefly that these are the things I'm doing when I am not attending the winter program. As I explained in a previous video about the winter program, when I said I can't always make it, I can't always be there because I have to put my household first, this is what I have to do. At times it's cooking dinner, other times it's doing other things, but I just wanted to show you all how we run the house.
Girls, y'all have the shoes. Boys, y'all have living room. So is there anything for you guys to pick up? Beans. They're called split peas. They're called split peas. So these were the onions I added, and this was off camera because this is not really for a recipe, but I did add tomatoes, bay leaves, coriander powder, salt, turmeric powder, garlic, and ginger to the ghee. So while this is sauteing, or while it's ready to go in, I'm going to put it in here. These are the split peas.
To the split peas, I am adding the sauteed vegetables and just going to give it a quick stir. Next, we're going to get into the cleaning up routine.
So look at all this stuff on the island, guys, right? So can you excuse me, can you do your part so that he can do this?
What do I do with the butter?
Have an apple.
Goes over here. You have to put the lid on that.
Have an apple.
No, you can eat dinner first, okay?
Is it ready?
Almost. Can you put that dishwasher, that dish drainer on this counter?
And then I'll put the lighter.
Those are keys. Where do your uncle's keys go?
The coffee thing. The coffee thing.
They go on the key hook.
The coffee.
It says it's a coffee sign, yes. There's a banana that was never eaten and apricots.
What do I do with this?
I said it was a banana that was never eaten. We can freeze it, or
I can drink this.
yes, you can drink the fruit from that juice. I said that backwards. You can drink the juice from that fruit. All right, time to put
I'll
these.
just put these in my pan.
It's time to unload. All right. Hello.
Where's Cadet? Cadet space. Cadet space.
It's time to unload the dishwasher. All right.
Pancakes?
No, we're having dal. Well, it's split peas. And
I eat an apple real quick.
Can I just put this in the
I get that you guys are hungry, but I don't want you to
I'm out
spoil
of
your
energy.
appetite.
Until tomorrow,
Yes, you
I'll
can.
just put it in my bed.
I'm out of energy.
You're out of energy. You had energy to play all day, but you're out of energy
No,
when
and
it's
then
time
I'm
to work.
walking on the hill.
Okay.
Then back up.
Really?
So I
Then
just
I have
wait
to
for
relax
that.
and rest.
So I'm done.
Sorry? No, you have to spray the counter in white.
Hey, who did you cue?
So basically, the kids have to be told what to do, every step to do. You know how kids are, you know how they function. And then because there are a lot of them, they have to be told over and over because they like to distract one another. However, it does get done because of the schedule. They can see it, they know it's coming up, they know to finish up their part. Once they've eaten, we've cleaned up everything. This is the last counter that's getting sprayed and wiped down. I headed back to class for the winter
When you
program.
dislike them, it is possible you dislike something in which Allah Ta'ala has placed much goodness. And Rasulullah said, the Muslim should not harbor enmity for his wife. If he dislikes something in her, surely he will be pleased with another quality. So everybody has their faults. Everybody has good points, everybody has bad points. So what you should try to do is look towards the strengths of your husband. You should capitalize on those, and whatever weaknesses he has, you should show patience with. But if certain types of things, you can help him to overcome certain types of weaknesses.
As usual, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and a share, and I will see you in the next one, inshallah ta'ala.